my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you.
You say you want diamonds on a ring of gold. You say you want your story to remain untold, but all the promises we made from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. You say you'll give me a highway with no one on it, a treasure just to look upon it, all the riches in the night. You say you'll give me.
Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms. Let lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again.
Begin by welcoming everyone and thanking each and every one of you for being here on this most happy of days. It's no accident that each one of you is here today, and each of you was invited to be here because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Taylor and Tristan. Friends, we are gathered here in the sight of God to witness and bless the joining together of Taylor and Tristan and in this ceremony of holy matrimony. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. Marriage is a public statement of love and commitment, and you are here as the community of support on this day and for each day going forward. The bride and groom have prepared vows that they will now share.
Wow, we're here. It took us long enough. You have completely changed my life over these past 8 years together and over 12 years of knowing you. Who would have known that when you walked into Baskin-Robbins all those years ago, that we would be standing here today? I still find it funny that the first place we went together after spending all that time at Baskin-Robbins was Ben & Jerry's. Not only that, but it was a setup from the beginning. Thanks, Kendra. We have been through so much together, good and bad, yet we always manage to find our way back to each other. Now, having been together collectively over a decade, I know you're my person, and there is no doubt in my mind. You complete me in so many ways. There is no one who sees me quite like you do. Imperfections and all. When I'm feeling sad, anxious, and overwhelmed, you always know how to ground me and remind me that to not take life too seriously. You can take one look at me, and you know whether to hold me or make me laugh. You tell me it's okay to take a break and remind me I deserve to relax too. Have a hard time reading my own writing. You are proud of me and are my biggest cheerleader. You're probably the one person who is just as happy, if not more, with me being finally done with school.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for hanging in with me. There are countless ways in which you complete me. It's got to mean something that I was born with a tooth you were born without. There is no one who makes me laugh the way you do. Literally, all you have to do is give me the look. You know the one. Mm-hmm. There is no one who scares me by bursting into song quite like you. There is no one who I would rather be fur parents to Miko and Jovi with. And there is no one I would rather cook with, aka you cooking while I chop and shred and cut stuff up.
Sous chef.
I love you more and more each day, and I always get excited and look forward to seeing you at the end of each day. And every day feels like a sleepover with you. It's always exciting and never gets old. I simply do not get tired of you. The only cold feet you'll ever get from me are my actual cold feet. that I will continue to warm up on you for all of eternity. All of eternity. Okay. Every day is a dream with you. I love our little family. I could not ask for a better dog dad to Miko and Jovi and the occasional Lou. Yes, I had to mention the dogs twice. You've also put up with all my countless dogs that I've brought over to our house and always treat them as your own. You may not see it all the time, but your patience and care for others makes me love you even more. Your witty smartness, humor, always keeps me on my toes. I cannot wait for the rest of our lives together. I could literally go on and on about how much you mean to me, but we have people to feed and moves to bust. I love you more than all the Davids combined, and I'm talking about all of them. We're talking about Fincher and Lynch and Bowie, Letterman, Larry David, and you can't forget David Caruso.
That's right.
To many more matches of Brundlefly and all the trivia one could take, all the runs until we die, and the endless adventures. Love your forever sous chef Tris.
Mine are longer, so just be ready. Sorry, I've been dating for 10 years. I can't really contain it. To begin with, I brought a token from our house. If I can get it out. Here you go.
Me on that one.
I don't know where you're going to put that. Firstly, I'd like to say that this has been a hell of a journey. I never would have guessed after Dimitri and I went to Baskin Robbins that first time to see Kendra that 12 years later, that tall blonde I thought was cute would be standing across from me waiting to be married. It's kind of wild to think about everything that we've been through together over this past decade and some change. We broke up a few times. We got back together a few times. We moved in together and haven't killed each other yet. We adopted and added another weirdo dog to our family. We survived the pandemic, the Batman movie being pushed back a year, though that gave me a reason to watch the trailer almost every day. These obstacles and others we won't discuss with a hot mic helped us build a strong foundation for our relationship. It's shown me your unwavering love, your constant support, and your not-so-silent strength. In our decade plus of dating, we quite literally saw the gathering and dissolution of the Avengers. That was our first date. Thank you for loving and accepting me for who I am. A smart ass who knows a little about a lot and who never quite keep my mouth shut unless I'm asleep. And we both know I can sleep. Bell Hooks wrote, "To love somebody is not just a strong feeling, it's a decision, it's a judgment, it's a promise." Hear what I promise. I promise to encourage you to always follow your dreams, to challenge you to be better, and I hope you continue to do the same for me. I promise that I'll always sing in the shower, and if you ever have any song requests, just let me know. I promise to make you laugh a few times every day, whether you want to or not, regardless if you think the joke is funny, because we both know I'm just that freaking funny. I promise to continue to make you pretty good food, but one day I promise to make you a Michelin star level meal, and then I'll never cook again. You gotta go out on a high. I promise that if we were overseas, and like the plot of Taken, if you were to get tooken, I would do anything and everything to get you untooken. And I do mean any and everything. Literally. I promise to love you unconditionally, to always sing parts of songs as loudly as possible and then never finish the song. And to always, always remind people that Tom Cruise is one of the greatest living actors of our generation. I look forward to eventually adding to our weird fam with more than just dogs because I know that you'll be an incredible mom. And with our height and my coaching, our kids will run the local church basketball scene. Ball is life. I love your need for late night sweets. I love how organized you are because I'm not, clearly. I love how compassionate you are and your drive to help others. I love that you have that mix 3 different old people cereals together every morning while you watch the Today Show. I love you for putting up with me watching football for approximately 14 hours every Saturday in the fall, and for not having this wedding during football season. I love just laying around with you, surrounded by our dogs, doing nothing and thinking about even less. Tristan, when I'm with you, I'm the best version of myself because I'm utterly and unapologetically myself. I vow to continue to work to be the best possible me I can be because you deserve more than that. I'm also thankful for our own special brand of weirdness. To me, it means more than just being silly or dumb. It signifies a special, profound, and unimpeded love for each other. It's loving each other at our best and, more importantly, at my worst. I know that with you by my side, we can push through anything standing in our way. Tris, when you need a friend, I'll be your best friend. Sorry, guys. When you need help, I'll be there for you. When you need care, I'll take care of you. And when you do the same for me, I'll appreciate you. But if you don't, I'll forgive you. Every day for the rest of my life. I chose you in 2012. I choose you today. And I will continue choosing you forever. I love you. Here's to a lifetime of getting annoyed at other people together. I can take that back.
When you, it's yours then.
It's pretty hard to follow up with those reflections, those vows, but we will. So Taylor, do you take Tristan to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only on to her forevermore?
I do.
And Tristan, do you take Taylor to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to live, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only onto him forevermore?
I do.
Rings, please. Yes, I did. Tristan and Taylor will now exchange rings as a symbol of love and commitment to each other. Rings are a precious metal. They're also made precious by each of you wearing them. Your wedding rings are special. They enhance who you are. They mark the beginning of your long journey together, or should we say, the continuation of your journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal of the vows you are making to love each other without end. Taylor, please place the ring on Tristan's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I be wed.
And
Mess that
Tristan, you're
Be
fine.
wed.
Tristan, please place the ring on Taylor's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I thee wed.
Good job.
For as much as Tristan and Taylor have promised themselves to each other in holy matrimony and have witnessed the same before God and this community, and now by the power vested in me by the state of Tennessee, it is my honor and delight to declare you married. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. You may seal this declaration with a kiss. I am so pleased to present to you the newlyweds, Tristan and Taylor Davey.
When I wake up in the morning and the sunlight hurts my eyes, something that I wanna know has had a on my mind. Then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me,
Thank you all. And an announcement to you can exit this room and head next door and start to celebrate.
someone else instead of me always seems to know the way. Then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you and I know it's